now, school choice is expanding and gaining tremendous traction in many states across our nation. What are your thoughts concerning school choice, both inside the public system and outside of it?
Well, choice to me is fundamental, and I'm delighted to see the states taking it on and passing legislation that allow for it. When you think about it, parents choose virtually everything else having to do with their child's life except their schools. I mean, they choose their menu, they choose where they live, they choose what they eat, they choose where they go to vacation, they choose their doctor, their dentist, they choose everything there is about that child's life, but they don't choose the school. It makes no sense. And so to me, parents need to have the right to pick the school that they believe is right for their child. And that doesn't matter whether it's a public school or a private school. The issue is, what's the best school for my child to learn? And that should be the overriding factor. Today, what we have is a situation where particularly unions are very threatened by the notion of charter schools and funding private schools with public money. To me, that's a non-starter. The issue is the education of children, not the employment of adults. And so we need to give parents the freedom to do that. One of the best ways to do it, and this is really a major piece of legislation that would be difficult to pass because it's so different, but instead of having money flow to the district based on the head count of students in that district, have the money flow to the parents in the form of a voucher or an account that can only be spent on education. But it gives the parent the right to choose where to spend the money. And they could choose it. They could homeschool, they could go to private school, they could go to public school. It's their choice, as it should be. But the amount of money that would be spent on education would not change. It just would change how it was spent or where it was spent. And the onus on that decision rests with the parents, not with the district. And that's where it ought to rest. So in my mind, choice is fundamental to improving our schools. And the faster we make choice available to all parents in this country, the better off we're going to be.